Hello, tier. This is week 2, and this is a match between TBD Generational Talent and Acid Storm. I am co-casting today with Little Royalty. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm definitely hyped to do one of my first co-casts on this channel with you.
Yes, I've been waiting for this co-cast, let me tell you. I'm so excited.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not as good at co-casting, but the more I do it, I figure the better I'll get, you know?
Oh yeah, practice definitely gonna help. So let's get it. I'm super excited. What can you tell me about these two teams? Do you know anything about them?
Okay, so since we're in week 2, we already have stats from the league. Acid Storm is currently 0-1. They went 2-3 in their last match for week 1. And then Generational Talent is 0-1 as well. So these teams will be looking for the first win of the season. Generational Talent went 1-3 in their series, it looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get
Well,
them
I
the
am
water.
excited for this Generational Talent and Acid Storm. And I know there's a lot of Acid teams out there, so I can't wait to see what Acid Storm has in store for us.
Definitely, it's going to be exciting to see. I mean, I know that D3 and below have 2 teams from Acid. There's the Acid Droplets and Acid Storm. There's just a lot of Acid teams in this league, I feel like. Okay?
Yeah.
It's like we have our players already joining.
Yep, I see a few. Okay.
Yep.
We got Rise, Thumbtack. Oh, this will be fun. Yeah, we were just talking about all the Acid teams. Mist, the Droplets, Rain, Storm. There's so many.
Absolutely crazy how many there are. Okay. They're currently asking if we're ready. I don't think we have the other team in here yet, though.
Not yet.
Hopefully my audio is okay. I'm making sure that I have everything muted. Okay, we have J-Caps in here.
Oh, trust me, Krim, I know there's more. There's tons out there. And this is just CPL alone, let alone all the other leagues out there. Like, Acid is making its way around, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Ooh, full lobby. Let's go.
There we go. I am going to tell them to join up when they're ready.
Perfect. She's on it. W caster out here, y'all. She is so great.
Okay.
Hi, Ryuk.
I mute my Discord notifications too and put myself on Do Not Disturb. I forgot to do that.
Here we go, our first kickoff. CRI is going to send it down a field, gain some fieldage, take a shot, and it's in.
There's our first goal.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 seconds in, and we are already seeing a goal.
Hog almost had that.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. So we are seeing Acid Storm score first. So Rise goes for that kickoff against J-Caps. That's going to go towards Acid's net. Rise is trying to clear it out. Looks like Fog gets a touch right there.
Nice little steal of possession, but there's the turnaround. Crisp taking it down field. Still maintaining possession even though he gets challenged. Almost a shot as it gets cleared out by JK.
Looks like JK's throwing the corner. There's Fog. Not a teammate there, unfortunately, to get the shot. But Crisp is clearing it out and is going to try and take a shot. That's almost in. What a save from Fog.
Rebound follow-up by Rise. Unfortunately, does not make it in the net, but he's going to try again, and it's saved away.
That was an insane save. Crisp is keeping it in the corner. Looks like Thumbtack's going to try and foul it. Right
Defense
now,
is just on it.
yeah, I was about to say, TBD's defense is being insane right now. Besides that one goal that we had, I mean, both teams have had pretty good defense. The pinch from Crisp and Fog.
Ooh. Almost another shot there. Not quite the angle that they needed for the touch. Rai is getting taken out with the dirty demo. Thumbtack with the steal of possession. Fog is there. Sends it down to BX as he takes it off the wall. No boost in the tank. And it gets sent back to the corner.
Unfortunately, the corner boost just isn't there for BX, but JK is going to challenge. And Chris puts that in the corner for safety. Fog fouling up.
A little too much sauce there. Sends it to the other side as Thumbtack gets the clear. Turned into a shot. Saved by BX again. Crisp almost with the rebound, but JK was there. Once again, defense doing their job, falling into place one after another.
But, I mean, that's key, especially if you have good communication between your teammates. You're going to hopefully be able to stop the other team, you know? JK challenges, that's going to try and go to Fog, but Fog is unfortunately bumped.
Ball is up, and so is BX. Takes the shot off the crossbar. JK with the follow-up a little too high.
Crisp is setting that to the midfield, and Fog is going to wait to challenge, grabbing that midfield boost. Crisp taking another touch, and JK waiting on the wall patiently.
Rise with the little chip. JK with the send-out. Back to midfield we go.
Looks like Rise is able to get the touch there. BX is half flipping back to get that, and JK demos Thumbtack.
What a save there by Fog. TBD working to get it out as it gets turned around once again. Ball is up and Fog grabs the save.
And that's a shot from Rise. Once again, another goal in game one for Acid Storm.
Do you think maybe that first goal might have been a little bit of luck?
I mean, that fast into the game, definitely. I mean, they're finding their footing and just getting used to each other at that point, but you can tell that they've adjusted.
Doesn't say we're like basically almost done with this game.
Yeah, basically. I mean, a little bit over a minute and a half left. Looks like BX is going to try and follow that. Crisp is going to be there to put it to the corner.
Let's see. Nice little challenge from JK. BX trying to get that follow-up, but he gets challenged immediately. Makes a small pinch out.
Looks like Rise is waiting for that. Unfortunately, BX challenges. That's going to go right towards TBD's net.
Oh no! That's in!
That was very unfortunate.
What happened there? Just a little bit of awkward positioning, couldn't quite land it, and no boost. Unfortunate series of events there.
Looks like we have Fog and Crisp on our kickoff now. That's going to roll up the corner, and BX is going to follow. Challenged by Thumbtack.
And sent out by JK, all the way back to Crisp, who sends it back center. Fog trying to take that shot. Rise with the save.
It's going to go in TBD's corner. Fog getting the touch on that. BX just trying to manage and get that out before Acid Storm can get a touch and put that in the net again.
Fog with a nice touch. Thumbtack with the steal.
Crisp sends it to the corner. BX tries to challenge. Looks like JK gets a touch on that. Thumbtack misses the touch, unfortunately. But Thumbtack is sending it down the field.
JK with a great challenge. Fog is there with the catch, popping it up.
With barely any boost, too. I mean, zero boost in a dream right there.
No boost, no problem.
The save.
And that's gonna do it for game 1. Acid Storm crowned our winner of this match. What a game.
In game 1, we had Crisp with 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save, 2 shots. Rise with 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 saves, 3 shots. Thumbtack with 5 shots, 1 save, 1 assist, 1 goal. On generational side, we had 4 saves with Fog, 1 shot. BX had 3 saves, 3 shots. JK with the 1 lone shot, unfortunately. But it's just about generational finding their footing against Acid Storm, you know?
Oh yeah. I think maybe just a little bit more accuracy. I saw like near the end, their shots were just kind of wide, or they went for passes and just had a little too much power on them, so they couldn't really make a play. So I think they need to look for more setups for their teammates in order to put some in the net this next game.
Yeah, definitely the setups are going to be key.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to Forbidden Temple for game 2 in our rotation.
So one of my favorite maps. I think it's so pretty.
Definitely my favorite personally is Aqua Dome, and then the FH 10th Anniversary Edition.
Yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't for casting, I would have never thought about Forbidden Temple. But yes, Aqua Dome, I totally agree there.
Looks like BX and Crisper on the kickoff. JK doesn't get a touch. That's going towards TBD's net. BX taking another touch though and getting it out of the way.
Rise with the response, sends it center, right to Thumbtack, and Fog is there for the challenge.
JK is taking a touch in the corner. Looks like that's going to go towards Fog. Fog gets a touch and pops it up. Crisp taking it off the wall. BX goes in reverse and gets a touch. Fog is taking it around the corner.
A little bit of a dangerous play there, but thankfully JK was there as second man as they get the clear, and BX with the touch going center.
Looks like Rise is going to follow around the midfield. Gets bumped. Crisp is sending it towards the TBD net.
JK with the touch off of that pop-up. We have a small battle at midfield.
Definitely, it's just both teams are battling with the possession right now. Fog getting pinched, and JK able to clear that out. BX is up and sending it towards Acid Storm's net.
Ball's rolling down. Let's see. Fog gets the turnaround though as he gets challenged. Ball's back in Crisp's possession.
Looks like JK is going to get a touch on that as well. Crisp is going for corner boost. Rise clearing it out. That is towards TBD's net, but just not on target. JK is going to be up and maybe try and attempt a shot, and that's in!
What a shot! Great
You're seeing
play there.
We are seeing our first goal from TBD, Generational Talent, 3:28 remaining in game 2.
And a lovely shot. Here we go. Kickoff number 2.
On kickoff, we have JK and Thumbtack. That's going to go towards TBD's corner. And Thumbtack demos BX. There's an open net. JK flies on it, and Fog with the pass.
Finishes the play. Let's go. Team plays. That's what I was just talking about. Making those setups, like finding them. He could have tried to take that shot, but so much better with the duo there.
Definitely. That's what you love to see is those team plays.
Yep.
Rise and Fog on the kickoff. Looks like TBD is going to win the kickoff, and JK is going to take touch. Fog waiting around the front post. Thumbtack's getting bumped by BX along the way.
It does get cleared out to midfield. BX with the turnaround, but Crisp is there, followed up by Thumbtack, but Fog is there for the challenge.
And that's unfortunately too high. Rise just clearing it out back to TBD's side.
BX taking it down. Crisp with the challenge, sends it over to Rise, and they just leave it for Fog. He's taking it right towards the net. A shot saved by Rise.
Definitely a good save for them. Rise is flipping back to get that ball in TBD's corner. Fog trying to clear it out and not let Acid Storm have possession. We're seeing
Next one
BX
up the
go up
wall
the
again. What a play. Thumbtack with the save there, popping it to the corner.
And Crisp with an insane saves too. Fog just not able to get that shot on. Thumbtack clearing it out. There's Crisp.
Nice little center. JK's there to knock it out to the wall, leaving it for Fog as he goes up, dribbling towards the net. It's a shot, and that's in!
And we are seeing a complete reverse of what happened in game 1.
Most definitely. We now have a 3-goal lead for generational talent here.
So Crisp and BX are on the kickoff. That's going to go towards Fog. Fog's waiting in the corner. Getting challenged by Thumbtack, and that's in! We are seeing Acid Storm get on the board in game 2. 137 remaining.
What a challenge. Great touch right into the net.
Looks like Fog and Rise are going for that kickoff. That is going to go down in Acid's corner. Fog takes a touch. BX trying to get the shot. Saved by Crisp.
Ball is sent back. Rise taking it to the corner. Fog trying to stay with it, and does. Takes the possession.
And Crisp was able to capitalize on that. There is only a 1 goal difference.
What a challenge yet again by Thumbtack as he gets that center. Defense went up and Crisp but went low.
We have BX and Crisp on the kickoff. Fog's gonna send it towards Acid Storm's net. Thumbtack able to clear that out and get it back in the TBD side.
JK not able to really read the ball there. It was a shot by Rise, saved by BX as they try and get it off their side of the field.
Right now, there's just a lot of chaos going down on the field. Looks like Fog goes for the touch in the corner. It's gonna get cleared out.
Almost a shot. Crisp is there. Whiff City, let's go. That corner is so hard to get the ball out of.
Yeah, definitely. The corner can be so hard to get the ball out of sometimes. BX is going to take it up the wall and attempt a shot. Crisp is able to clear it out and save it and get credited with the savior there.
Another shot. Saved by JK. Thumbtack trying to turn it around. They gotta act fast. There's the shot. Saved by JK. Follow up. And that's in. Tying up the game. 3s across the board now.
We definitely could be seeing an OT at this point unless one of the teams get a kickoff goal. That was a heck of a comeback though from Acid Storm this game. They definitely turned things around. JK and Thumbtack on the kickoff. That's going to go right to Crisp. Crisp is up with it. Looks like that's going to be off. BX able to clear it out and gets credited with the save, and we are in LT. We have BX and Fog on the kickoff. That's right to JK. Looks like Thumbtack's going to try and challenge that as well.
What a bump. It worked though. Got it off their side of the field.
Exactly.
That's the turnaround. Open net.
That's in. And we have Acid Storm taking things in game 3 to match point.
Wow, what a game. What a comeback from Acid Storm here. They were down 3 and they turned it around in like the last minute or so.
They definitely did a great job adjusting, and that's what it's about when you're playing in these comp matches, you know? Looks like we had a player leave the lobby.
Switch of cars, maybe?
Maybe, who knows? Could be putting a sub in. You never know.
Yeah, one of the two. Hopefully it is what they need in order to take a win, because we are on game point now.
We are taking things in game 3 of the DFH Stadium. Okay, definitely was a change of cars because they're back.
Let's go. What was he, driving a Fennec?
I think so.
Let's see. Did he change the decal, or did we change the car entirely?
Oh, there goes Fog now.
Oh, later, Fog. He's like, wait, let me match you.
Okay. Looks like Fog just said in our chat that they are going to change their car real quick.
Nice. Octane Gang, maybe. Let's see. Maybe a Dominance.
Oh, server just went down. Gotta love that.
This is Rocket League.
I know I had a game where it was like 38 seconds left and tied with 4 and 4, and it just decided to bork itself.
It's okay. I dealt with that like a couple days ago. It just kept crashing. I was like, oh my.
DFH. I am back in the lobby. I'm in a lobby. Let me see, but because there's no one there. I don't know if it kicked everyone.
No, we're all in lobby right now.
Okay, let me just rejoin. Okay, cool.
Alrighty. We have a kickoff 1. BX taking it. Thumbtack with the turnaround as it goes right back to the corner. JK taking it up at the wall. Missing the connect. Capitalizing. And it's saved by Fog.
BX is going to take it up the midfield. And BX is sending it towards Acid Storm's net. Sick Fog's trying to throw it back, but challenged by Thumbtack, and Thumbtack is able to get a touch.
JK to the corner.
Crisp clearing it out. JK backflipping to get the touch there. Crisp is in the corner, still following it. Fog trying to put in a shot. What a save from Thumbtack! But BX follows it up and gets the first goal of Game 3 for TBD Generational Talent.
Wow, what a shot.
Definitely a good follow-up from their teammate right there. We have Crisp and BX on the kickoff. Looks like Fog's gonna follow, but get challenged by Rise. Fog taking up the midfield wall, but Thumbtack able to challenge it and send it right back.
Crisp taking it down. BX with the challenge in the corner. Still getting it center, and it's sent out by BX. What great defense.
Rise able to put a stop to that as well. Fog gonna send it to the corner. Fog keeping it there. BX is gonna follow.
Sent to the other side. Ball's going up. Let's see if JK can get a touch. And he does. It's center.
And that's the Fog and BX. That is a pie. And Thumbtack barely missing. Unfortunately, just didn't have enough oomph on the ball. Fog taking it past the midfield.
Shut down by Rise. BX going up off the wall. Let's see. Can he get past Thumbtack? He can. He gets challenged.
BX is going to unfortunately whiff right there. Fog getting a touch. Very awkward though. Crisp is taking it right back to TBD's side.
Crisp going up. Falling back, letting Thumbtack take over and Rise. So they get it to the corner. And JK is going to turn it around.
Looks like Rise gets a touch right there. Rise doesn't get the touch he wants, but Fog sends it to the corner. JK trying to clear it out. Thumbtack putting the pressure on. BX getting bumped by Fog a long way.
In comes BX going for a shot. Saved by Crisp.
JK is trying to get back. Thankfully, Fog is able to clear it out. Thumbtack trying to take it in the corner. Crisp keeping it in possession. And Crisp is just not there in time to make a follow-up.
Comes Rise popping it up and following. BX is there for the shutdown.
Crisp sending it again to TBD's side. Looks like Thumbtack's going to be up and pop it up. JK is going to challenge that.
Comes Rise once again. Losing possession. There goes JK downfield.
we know that Acid Storm can be dominant even if they are down, though. They don't let it get to them, and they come back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the minute 40 left. BX is going to put a shot on, and that's a 2-goal lead for TBD Generational Talent. With the goal from BX, with the pass from JK.
So far, they're holding it down. I mean, Acid has yet to score, but there's still enough time. We know that. They usually pop up in the last minute or so.
JK sending in a shot. Rise able to clear that out. Crisp is going to follow. Rise missing the touch. This Fog. JK clearing it out. And Crisp is demoed by JK. Fog not able to get the shot on.
Ball's back in the corner on Acid's side. In comes BX, trying to get around the defense there. Rise with the touch, keeping it in the corner, followed up by JK.
Looks like Rise is going to boom that out. That is right to JK, though. JK credit a save there. That's incredibly close. The Rise getting in touch there. Thumbtack grabbing that 100 boost in the corner because he had hardly anything. Fog clearing it towards the Acid net, and BX scores, giving TBD Generational Talent a 3-goal lead now. 46 seconds remaining, game 3. This is match point for Acid Storm.
Good to see Generational Talent's not letting, the pressure of a 2-goal or a 2-game lead for Acid get to them. They're sticking through and fighting it.
They are playing like it is all in the line, and it is for this series at this point. Crisp able to pop it up. Thumbtack going back to the corner. BX misses the touch. JK following up. Thumbtack tries to challenge that. It goes to Rise instead. BX demoing Thumbtack.
Almost the goal there. Great follow-up. Just is not enough as the Generational Talent is able to take it downfield.
And then we see a demo from Rise against BX. Goes to JK. JK doesn't get the touch in time, and Generational Talent wins their first game of the series. We are at a 2-1 series score. BX with 3 goals, 4 shots. Fog with 2 assists, 1 save, 2 shots. JK, 1 assist, 1 save. On Acid Storm side, we have Crisp at 1 save, 1 shot. Rise with 1 shot, and Thumbtack with 1 save, 2 shots. We are going into game 4, and we are going into Sovereign Heights.
Exciting, exciting.
The map changed. It will be interesting to see. Could Generational Talent have a comeback? Who knows?
Are we gonna see a reverse sweep?
I mean, it is very possible with how we've seen Generational Talent play. Okay, we have players joining for game 4.
Alrighty, still game point for Acid Storm though, so they really just need this in order to end the series, but we'll see what happens in the next 5 minutes.
First spin, BX on the kickoff. Thumbtack is going to foul in the corner. Looks like Thumbtack pops it up again.
In the corner, Crisp with a touch, trying to take it center, and does. Unfortunately, no teammate was there for it.
Rise falling. JK able to clear that out too close to midfield. JK waiting for a touch. Looks like BX takes it. Crisp is up, trying to defend. Getting a touch, there's Rise.
Okay, missing the connect, throwing off a Thumbtack, so Fog's gonna send it over to BX, and a demo taking out Thumbtack.
JK just not able to get a touch there. BX able to clear it to the corner though. It's like BX, if they want to, hopefully they can, and they don't. Crisp is there for the save.
BX with the stop of momentum there. BX trying to go for that challenge, doesn't quite get it. Thumbtack making it all the way to the net, and that's it.
And now we are seeing Acid Storm with the first goal of Game 4.
Kickoff number 2.
We have Fog and Rise on the kickoff. Looks like Thumbtack takes a touch. Crisp is going to try and challenge Fog right there. JK sending it to the Acid Storm corner. But Fog taking it right back.
BX with the turnaround. Gets it to midfield.
Looks like Thumbtack's going to get a touch. JK wave dashing to try and get the momentum there. BX sends it to the corner.
Great touch by Rise there.
Looks like Fog gets another touch there. It's going to be Rise following and trying to pop it over to JK, unable to do so. Crisp keeping it in the corner. Rise credited save. JK tries to clear it out. That's dangerous though.
Crisp with the shot, and it's in.
Definitely in this game, Acid Storm has had all the momentum, I'd say. 2:45 remaining. BX and Thumbtack on the kickoff. That's going to pop down. BX credited it with the shot attempt, just unfortunately too high. That's going to roll back, and we are seeing another goal from Acid Storm.
What a play here. BX with the backwards touch. Fog not getting the touch he needed, and Crisp with the challenge just straight into the net.
For JK and Crisp on the kickoff. Looks like BX is going to follow it. Stop momentum for a second and try and pop it up.
Ball's going center. Crisp with the touch sends it to the corner almost. JK with the clear.
JK unfortunately whiffing on that. Rise takes it right back. BX doesn't get the touch he wants. Rise still following, and Rise getting demoed by BX along the way.
BX with the clear sends it all the way downfield. Thumbtack with the touch.
It's going to be Fog getting in touch right there as well. Rise pops it off the wall. Fog back flipping to get that. And Rise still following it with the zero boost. Zero boost in a dream.
Chasing it down, trying to keep up with BX as he pops it off the wall.
Fog able to get the save. JK demos Crisp.
Here comes Rise with the shot, and it's in!
And that is a 4-goal lead for Acid Storm. They very well, if we do not see something happen from TBD generational talent, that could be what wins in this series.
Minute 41. Let's see. Kickoff 5? Yeah. Almost a kickoff goal.
Touch. Very close. And that's off the post.
What a save from Crisp there as Rise gets the clear.
It's like Fog's backing it up to try and get the touch and send it back. BX tries to follow. Fog taking it around the corner. Rise is going to challenge. Fog jumping backwards, and Thumbtack taking it, getting bumped by Fog along the way. JK pushing it out. Looks like Crisp is going to take the touch.
He sends it to the corner. Thumbtack is there. Challenged by Fog.
JK tries to get a touch. There's Thumbtack. Rise still trying to get out. Able to get the pass, the touch past BX.
Crisp with the bicycle vertical kick, stopping the momentum here. Rise with the pickup as he literally pops it up. Crisp is there, sending it back. Thumbtack with the follow-up.
Crisp is taking it to the midfield. Looks like BX getting challenged on that too. JK taking off the midfield wall. Rise, waiting, there's Fog.
Great patience there by Rise as he's getting through the defense there. All three of them, and it's in!
What an insane goal.
Off the wall, a little pop, and then full boost ahead straight towards the net. JK had no boost to keep up and get back as the third man.
We have Crisp and JK on the kickoff. That's going to roll into TBD's corner. Fog demoing Rise. And another goal. One more for the road. 1 second remaining.
They really are putting it all out on the field now. Another kickoff, maybe? One for the road, for real? That's gonna do it. Acid Storm, our winner of this week's match series.
Definitely quite the series. I mean, we did see TBD bring the momentum in Game 3. That was a heck of a series, though. Thank you all for tuning in. And thank you, Royalty, for co-casting tonight.
Of course, thanks for the opportunity. Again, I was super excited, super thankful you thought of me, and I hope we get to do this again soon.
Oh, definitely. I definitely gladly would. That is going to be it for the stream. I am going to be streaming again at, I believe, 10:30 on the Top Prospect Elite Series official Twitch channel.
Ooh. Look at you.
But have a great night, everyone. I will be live again on Sunday. We are going to raid Krusty Dog on the way out on the sun.
Ooh, Krusty! Yes, great choice.
Okay, let me get to my creator dashboard. That would help if I was already there.
Just might.
Yeah, just a little bit. But it looks like Krusty is streaming a CPL match for C1C2 for Acid Rain and Dynasty Demons. Okay, we are gonna send
We're
the
gonna go
raid
raid her
over
too.
Okay, sweet. It is ready in 2 seconds. Okay. Have a great night, everyone.